Jody Stokes Family with Jody Stokes Fitness. Today we're going to focus on exercises that can help strengthen your walks or your runs. We're also going to do some stretches that will help your hips, your back. So we're going to focus on 3 major leg exercises today, 3 major upper body exercises today, and of course your core. So stick with me. Team, the first exercise we're going to do is a quad load and a calf raise. If you have a bench, use it. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to start on the right leg. We have 20. The goal is for propulsion, working the quad on the right leg and the calf on the left leg. Pushing off of that toe is going to really contract the calf on the left foot. You can see the contraction here, pushing up and over. It's a curtsy side to side, just so you can see what that calf is doing. There's the contraction, pushing off. The goal is to make sure that the toe stays down, but the heel stays up. Yes, you can tell there's some balance there too. And you want to make sure that that front knee is not going over the ankle. I just want you to see it from the front. So I'm going to move the bench up front. I'm going to load that left leg now and go from side to side with the right. You can tell the legs are working. The lower, obviously, that you get into that squat, the harder it's going to be to come up. So just start focusing on this, going side to side, nice and easy. Good work, you guys. 20 takes a while. I know you're feeling it, so continue to hang in there. You're also engaging that core as well, so continue to do that. We talked about breathing in the last video. All right, now that we've loaded the quad and the hams, we're going to go into a little bit more in the quads and the calves. We're going to go into a little bit more of the hamstrings. So I've got my feet elevated above my hips, my glutes. I'm gonna really engage the hamstrings up to what's called the gluteal fold, right where the glutes hit the hamstrings. I'm also bringing my knees in and getting a nice squeeze with the adductor muscles, those inner thighs. Keep those abs in nice and strong. The hands can do a couple things. They can lay by your sides, okay? You really wanna pull the belly in, or you can put your hands behind your head. You want to also make sure that your butt is closer to the bench or your feet if they're on the floor than further away. Excellent work. We're going to make it a little more intense. We're going to get a little bit of a stretch in that leg right now. I'm going to raise my head up just a smidge if you want to, and you've got a one-legged, it's called a bridge, but you're really focused on that hamstring on the left leg. Keeping that foot flexed on that right leg is now stretching out the calf that you just worked. Go ahead and switch sides. Watch that flex in that foot. Bringing the leg forward is getting a stretch in the hamstring and the calf if you keep the foot flexed, and then you're really working that left hammy. Good work, you guys. That's 20. We're going to go into leg extension and a leg curl. Sit on your bench or any chair. Put a 5-pound weight right in the arches of your feet and hold tight. Arms behind you for support, and extend the legs and pull the feet back to your butt. From a top angle, you can see what the muscles are doing. Go ahead and extend and pull it in. You've got 20. If this starts to bother your back in any way, take the weight out and just do it without the weight. Big, strong quad right here. Trying to keep those knees together. You're gonna really feel this. work, you guys. We're gonna move into that upper body. Go ahead and stand it up, grab your 5-pound weights, and we're just gonna push and pull the arms. Now, when you're just starting running, there's all kinds of biomechanics going on right here. So I'm trying to get you to keep your chest up, push and pull the weights. Keep them very close to your body, reaching back and pushing forward. We've got about 20 on each arm. So you've got about 40 counts right here. If your arms get tired, go ahead and just do it without the weights. While you're running also, if you utilize your upper body, it'll help you to just feel a little bit stronger and get a little pressure off those legs. Now we're just gonna lift the knee, push for that last 20. Good, roll those shoulders back. Engage the chest. Now we're gonna work the upper back. We've got about 30 of these. A strong upper back will keep you from flexing forward during your run. Most of the time when you're running up a hill, you'll find yourself moving your body into a little bit of a forward position. So I'm trying to get you to really keep a strong upper back, pulling your core in nice and strong, and just pulling those arms back. You want to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Big deep breath in through the belly, through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth. You should be feeling that upper back, a little bit of your rear delt right now, partially some of your traps. I just want to do a strong tricep back and a bicep in. Let's just say that this is simulating the finish and you are running at full speed to get to that finish. You're going to use those arms. So we're doing 20 on each arm, guys. So if you're starting to get a little tired in those arms, take a little breather, put the weights down if you need to, but keep the arms moving. Take a quick stretch if you need it. We're gonna go into some core work. Now, we discussed in the last video how to breathe. Breathe in through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. We're trying to do some deep belly breathing as we're doing our core work. Bicycle kicking. Get a little bit of the transverse abdominis, the obliques, and the intercostals here, taking that elbow from side to side as you extend that leg out. Okay, now we're gonna go into a single leg tap. Make sure you're protecting your neck with that other hand as you reach the other hand up. Breathe through it. To a reverse curl. Now, here's where we want to breathe the in and exhale. Really try to pull that belly in. Deep belly breathing, you're going to need that once you start picking up the pace a little bit on your run. You want to learn how to draw deep from the lower belly and exhale in through the nose and slowly breathe out through the mouth. Pull the belly in and under the elastic in your shorts, your tights, or whatever you're wearing today.
Now I want to do some quick stretches with you. This first one is going to be a flex and point of the toe. Okay, we're gonna hold the flex and we're gonna bring that toe in toward the midline of our body. This is important. This is an internal rotation of the hip. We're gonna turn the toe out for an external rotation of the hip. We absolutely must keep those hips flexible and lubricated. We're gonna externally take that hip leg out to the side, holding it with the other hand. Here's what's important, guys. That left butt cheek staying on the floor. Extend the left leg up, flex and point the toe. Hold that flex and bring that toe in toward the midline of your body. Let's hold that. Now, we all know that it takes about a minute for efficacy for the most part, for most stretches. So if you want to take these stretches a little bit longer, if you're really feeling it in those hips, externally rotating that toe now out to the side. And then we're going to take that leg all the way out. You want to stretch the groin, the adductor muscle, and you've got an external hip rotation right here. Beautiful. If you need a quick back stretch, take one. We're going to drop the knee in toward the midline of our body. So I prefer this stretch to the one standing where you are grabbing your foot and you're doing a quad stretch. You're bringing that foot to your glute and then bringing the knees together. You can do that one too. But this one really has to get that knee close to the mat. It's very interesting. I find that my right knee has a harder time than my left. You may find that one of your knees has more flexibility than the other. If that's the case, then I suggest that you might hold it for a minute. Good, let's go ahead and bring it up to a runner's stretch, the one knee, and we're gonna lean right into that left hip flexor, squeezing the glute. I'm gonna curl the toe under. I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna take my right hand onto my left leg, and I'm gonna stretch my arm. You can stretch that arm all the way up toward the ceiling. Just get a little rotation in the hips and the low back. To the left leg. These are the stretches that I want you to do when you get back from a run. If you're running late for your day, then try to get them in at night any way you can. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. And that's it. Be fit.